Alright, this is updated video on how Dropazz logistics and other processing now works. First thing first, locate the item. So let's say you are selling an item called Al Layal. So I'm going to just search it up here and search Al Layal. So I'm going to hit enter. So it's a perfume or an item of a perfume. So once I hit enter, it's going to load, and this is the item here. So I'm going to hit buy now. By the way, from here you can already see that you can click view vendor profile to view a vendor who lists this item, who owns the item, which you can from there communicate with the vendor. That's why we still say it's a democratic system now, right? So everybody sees everything in between the line. Now we can hit buy now on the item and add quantity to cart. How many is your customer buying? So remember, this is a direct order from you, not like the orders customers place by themselves in store. These are orders that came through your mail from your funnel system, landing page funnels, right? Then I'll probably explain the orders that will go through your store directly. So right here, we can go here on and hit add to cart. Now, once we do the add to cart, it's going to go to the cart at the top here, now blinking red. We click on that. Now it's going to open up. We hit checkout. Before now, this page of checkout takes us to a new page. Then the page, you fill up details, it shows another address or information, you fill it up. Now it's just single. This way it is a lot easier for you to follow through. Did here is to fill up details. This is the receiver's details you are filling here, the person who's going to receive this item. Now the address from the receiver state to receiver city is very important. You can confirm these details from the customer. In case the customer just wrote to you an address only, you need to call the customer or send the person a message to confirm the exact city and state of that order. This way you can easily put it here. Now this will equally help in the next page for rider, because our system will automatically filter the rider to show only the ones that are available within this location. Those are the only ones that are going to show for you to deliver, or for them to deliver to your customer for you. So for instance, I'm going to hit proceed to find hire a rider. So automatically it just filtered it for me. So it says note, an automatic filter has been applied to filter out companies delivering to your specific destination. Of course, you know there's a lot of companies here, but this filter was just applied to enable me not be jumping up and down looking for exact logistics company that will fulfill this for me. What click hire on this particular rider, then it's going to pop up like this. The next thing is for you to fill up if it's a cash on delivery, because this item is already activated on cash on delivery. That is why it's showing this cash on delivery option here. Okay, so now I just need to put the amount that the customer will pay on delivery. Let's say it's 39,500. If it's a non-COD, I just click on Flutterwave and proceed to make payment, right? For both the shipping cost and product cost. But now cash on delivery means I'm only paying for what? Shipping cost only. I'm not paying for product cost until customer makes payment. Before that happens, now you have to pay for the shipping cost. Why? Because that's the only means this order can be what? Verified. Only means this order can be verified. Now this way, because you can't take item to GIG, GUO, wherever platform or wherever physical place you want to go and give an item for delivery, and they will tell you, oh, it's only when we deliver it we can now pick up our money from there. It doesn't work that way, right? So the only way we can verify the order is that you have already made payment for the shipping cost, at least if the item is what? Cash on delivery. Then next thing is you put information for the customer or from your customer accordingly here. So what type of information you could put here? Example, if the customer says I'm available so and so time, so and so date, put that information here, because that will help the rider, that will help the logistics company on the process of what? Delivery. Now once you put the details here, you hit what? Proceed to checkout. But at this point in time, it loads up to the account details. From this side, you can make choices of account information, bank transfer, card information, or bank, whichever one option that you prefer. You choose that, and then you go on to make the payment. Now, if you do not complete this payment, your order will not be verified. Now, if you eventually were hit by a network, right, issue, so let's assume this, I'm going to close this, right? If you eventually were hit with a network issue, this test order that I just attempted to create is now right here at the very top. Right now, I don't have any status. You can see under status there is 0 status on it, unlike this one here that shows processing. Of course, there's a tracking ID already assigned, but it's not going to give me any tangible information until this order, at least the shipping fee is paid and other information continues from there. So when I click on continue to pay, it goes back to enabling me to pay for the shipping fee that I skipped paying for. So I just need to locate this my direct orders, click on continue to payment, and then go on, even fill up the customer information and continue to make that payment for the shipping fee. Otherwise, this order is not going to be seen by the rider, it's not going to be seen by the vendor, and the order will not be fulfilled. So this must be completed. The payment for the shipping fee has to be completed before the next step takes effect. Now, the next thing I want to share with you is the tracking information, right? I can track order. So let's track this one that is already showing processing. So all I just need to do if I want to track an order is to get the copy the tracking ID from the order details and then go to track LDS orders right here, track LDS orders. So I'm going to open that up. And that is going to load a form like this for me to fill the tracking information. And I paste my tracking code and hit submit. And automatically, because this order is already showing processing, and this is the reality right now, it has moved from pending to processing. Now, if rider picks up the item, it's going to highlight the one that says items picked up. If it's out for delivery, it's going to say out for delivery. If it's successful, it's going to say successful delivered. If it's failed, it's going to say failed. And at the same time, the details that the rider put based on the failure, the reason for the failure will show here. Now, the rider cannot be paid if we investigate and the order was cancelled because of the rider mischievousness or misbehavior in the process of delivery. So your shipping fee is 100% safe. It's refundable as long as order is not attempted, and even if it's attempted but the fault is from the rider, we'll still refund the shipping fee and not remit to the rider. So all we do is to make sure that the entire system favors both you as a business person and at the same time favors the rider properly when orders are delivered, or when there are genuine issues that come from the customer not going for not available for pickup, even after customer say, okay, I'm available for pickup and rider went there for delivery. So in such cases, of course, the rider has to be paid. So it's for check and balancing for everybody to be be at the safer side using Dropazz. Okay, now this is the two basic things I wanted to share with you when it comes to order fulfillment on my direct orders. Now, the other type of orders is when customer goes to your store directly, not on your funnel landing pages, right? Customer goes to your store directly and place order. So it's not like somebody sending you a message on WhatsApp and say, oh, I have I want to buy so and so of your product, this is my address, deliver it. Oh, that's okay. You come here and place the order for the person directly, or maybe you have an order, you have your items listed on Gigi. So people call you or reach out to you and they say they want to buy so and so. So get their information, come here, place the order. That's the one we have just done. It's called my direct orders, or placing order directly. The same way when you are running Facebook ads on your funnel landing page and you receive the orders directly on your email, you still come here and place the order directly to those to the customers by going to LDS, locating the item and placing the order. Now, for the direct orders, that is the one now that store orders that customers goes to your store. That means they visit your store, go to the item, check out by themselves, go to the cart page, make payment or place the order. In all the processes, automatically that order will appear under store orders here. Store orders. Click on that. Now the store orders is going to show all the orders that happen directly in your store. And I can just click the top one here. Now, once it shows up like this, I can click hire, right? You can see that I can click hire, find rider, place order, right? Now, again, all I just need to do is to check the ID 8040 or look at the URL 8040. That's the ID of this particular order. So I can click on hire, find a rider. These are orders that are direct. Now you can see this one now shows all the logistics company that are available. Now once you click on hire now, it's going to pop up. You can see it's fetching details. Now it's going to pop up. Now the order that we are talking about is what? 8040. It's right there. So click on this, the checkbox of that particular order that we want to look through as 80 for the major order, right? You can equally click anywhere within the body of the order ID. Then it's going to load up the exact customer information, complete. Then we begin to place this order to this logistics company by choosing the delivery route. So the delivery route for this, maybe let's say Edo, is 4,000 naira. I can just select that, add note. So you give the rider or logistics company a note like this customer is available so and so time, because you have already discussed with the customer on that particular availability for delivery. Now the next thing is order cash on delivery. If you say yes, type the exact cash on delivery here. So let's say 54,000 naira, and then you say deliver on Wednesday, right? Deliver on Wednesday. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down. So you scroll down now to the very bottom of the ad for the page, scrolling through all other orders and hit proceed. Now it's going to proceed to try to place this order and allow you to make payment for the shipment of the order. Because this order has COD as usual, it's going to now allow you to pay for the COD amount of the item. But if the order does not have COD, it will ask you to make payment for both the product cost and the shipping fee of the product, right? So as simple as this, you can see I'm only paying for the shipping fee. So again, once I'm done making the payment, this order will be verified, and at the same time the rider sees it, the vendor sees it, and the vendor goes on to give the product to the rider goes on to deliver, pick up money for you, and deposit on the dashboard. Thank you very much for watching, and do have a peaceful, lovely business days ahead.